So whenever you are investing $10,000, $20,000 into the decoration of your salon suite and you only sign a 1 year lease, you have to think about the investment you put into that. That's anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a month you've invested into that salon suite on top of your rent. So that mathematically equals as much as $3,000 to $4,000 a month in rent you're paying whenever you factor in that build out. So essentially, you might not be making any money if you factor in the amount that you've spent on your build out. And at the end of the year, because you're only signing 1 year leases, the owner of that building could ask you to leave or kick you out or decide that your build out was very expensive and that they want to give it to their niece or their daughter. And all that money you put into your build out is now wasted. So whenever you're going into a suite rental and you're investing a lot of money, consider the amount of time you're signing a lease. Me, for example, if I'm putting $100,000 into a salon build out, which usually it's a lot more than that, I'm considering the amount of time I'm signing a lease. So if I'm going to put $100,000, I'm not going to sign a lease shorter than 5 years because I want to make sure I'm getting my investment back. But with a suite, you don't know where you're going to be in 5 years. So you're placing $10,000 to $20,000 into this build out with no guarantee that you're going to be there long term. So the feeling is that you are opening your own salon and taking the next step. And I think that's great. I do think that you should take ownership of your business. But what I will say to that, unless you just crave the independence of a small room where you're alone with your clients in an open space with a shared experience where bex+Co or another salon has already taken that expense. So we've already spent the money to make the space nice for you. All you have to do is come in and start working. And it's no less your business than it is when you're in a suite. So renting a chair is still your business, but essentially you're going to make more money and you're going to be able to create a better client experience because we have more resources to provide to you. So it's not all on your dime. So I understand that sometimes it can feel exciting to use your own brand and to create that suite with your own designs, but mathematically and financially, it's just not the best decision. So I've seen it before as a suite owner. A stylist will come in and spend $20,000 on this beautiful space. They'll wallpaper, they'll add cabinets, they'll buy their own chairs and sinks. But since it's attached to the ground, other than the chair, you can't take anything with it. So you're signing a lease saying that any improvements you make will stay with the space. So say a salon owner's niece walks in and says, I love that room and I'm starting to do hair. I want to do a room just like that. Well, the salon owner could be like, well, you don't have to. They could kick you out of your lease at the end of it and they could give that lease to say their niece or their daughter or to themselves if they want to use that build out you did. After that 1 year commitment in your contract, they owe you nothing.